A man wanted to help the wild woman clean her body. He decided to use a power washer to give her a shower. Under the intense spray of the power washer, years of grime slowly washed off the wild woman, but it was tough for the wild woman. The strong water pressure made it hard for her to breathe. His daughter nearby noticed something was wrong. To avoid a tragedy, she rushed over and turned off the car wash machine. This prevented a disaster from happening. The wild woman seized the chance to plead for mercy. Hearing this, Mike felt instantly overjoyed, because it meant the wild woman was growing more docile. Then he had a bold idea about the wild woman. He immediately had his wife give her clean clothes. Then he locked the wild woman in the basement, planning to keep her for himself to enjoy later. Mike then brought food to the wild woman, watching her eat bit by bit. Mike kept praising her, calling her a good girl. When night fell and everything was quiet, Mike couldn't wait. He quietly slipped out of bed and silently made his way down to the basement. But this behavior of his brought trouble to his family. Right after he sneaked into the basement, his innocent son followed him and saw what was happening in the basement, wanting the wild woman to trust him too. The next day, after his parents left for work, the boy quietly went down to the basement. He offered a cookie to the wild woman, but she didn't seem interested in the cookie. The boy then pulled out a pair of pliers from behind, intending to teach the wild woman a lesson. Hearing the screams coming from the basement, his sister reading in her room knew something was wrong. Without a word, she hurried down to the basement and chased her brother out. Fortunately, the wild woman was not in life danger. She only had a few teeth pulled out by the boy. The boy's cruel behavior actually came from his father's twisted genes. A few days earlier, while hunting in the forest, Mike fell in love with the wild woman at first sight. To make her completely his own, he trapped her with a fishing net and brought her home. He bound her limbs tightly with chains and took his time admiring her.